So we're going to look at how to round a number to the nearest 10. So to begin with, what is rounding? Well, rounding simply means that we're finding out which value the number is closest to. And why do we use rounding? Well, we often use rounding to make numbers simpler so that we can find estimates. For example, 31 times 49 is approximately 30 times 50. So the example questions we're going to use are round 52 and 137 to the nearest 10. So what does it mean to round to the nearest 10? Well, tens are multiples of 10, for example 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. So by rounding to the nearest 10, we're finding out which multiple of 10 our number is closest to. So let's take a look at our first example question. Round 52 to the nearest 10. 52 sits between two tens, and the two tens it sits between are 50 and 60. So which one is it closest to? Well, it's pretty easy to see on our number line that the number it's closest to is 50. But there is a rule that you can follow to help make sure that you always get the right answer. The rule is, when we're rounding to the nearest 10, we look at the units column. If the number in the units column is less than 5, then you round down. And if the number in the units column is 5 or more, you round up. So when we look at our example question, the number in the units column is 2, which is less than 5, so we round down to 50. So let's follow the same principle on example question B, round 137 to the nearest 10. So our first step is to find out which two multiples of 10 it sits between, and 137 is between 130 and 140. So which one is it closest to? Well, we have to follow the rule and look at the units column. The number in the units column is 7, which is more than 5, so we round up to 140, and that's our answer. So rounding to the nearest 10 isn't too tricky. You just need to remember to follow the steps by working out which two tens your number sits between, then follow the rule to work out which 10 your number is closest to, and then you can always check your answer by drawing a number line.